Alright, so it's like 10 minutes after 4. It's a Friday, August 1st. We got a sailboat. So I got here at 20 after 1. I got here early today, actually. Man, those things are cool. Quickly they turn, and anyone with a sailboat, they're just cool. The way they maneuver. Anyway. I got here like 20 after 1. I stopped in the club here to get out of my work clothes, and I ended up working on the door, closure for the door, because it's not working properly. So north winds here, it's blowing pretty hard. Hopefully the audio turns out okay, because the microphones are on the boat, so I don't have one. So I'm gonna, yeah, it's like 20 after 4 now, and I'm finally heading out to the boat. Winds are supposed to calm down tonight. Jen's coming out tomorrow. So we had a Jimmy Buffett concert last night, a Buffett tribute concert. So I'm solo tonight. So that's it. Just gonna relax and enjoy the evening, and look forward to calm Lake Michigan tomorrow, so we can get some beach time in.
When she likes a song, she gonna dance and sing along. She'll paint you a rock. A foot in prison is a word for sock. Oh, she cures my blues, but she names her shoes.
No, stop. I'm hoping my body's blocking the wind. I'm gonna turn this camera. You can see the sand on the sidewalk. The wind's been blowing here for a couple days, so I just want to show you the sand on the sidewalk. But all right, it's right at 7 o'clock. I just kind of hung out in the boat there. Sorry about that. Got the microphone on now, so should be able to hear better. But yeah, I was just hanging out in the boat, relaxing a little bit. I'm gonna head up to the club, get something to eat, see what's going on. Man, I'm facing directly into the wind, and it's like I'm having a hard time hearing myself talk. So, see how good these microphones work. I know we've tested them a lot this year. They work good, but I listened to the weather, had the news on the TV, and they're calling for, they said tomorrow is going to be one of the best beach days of the year with the temperatures, the winds, the lake's going to be flat. So, looking forward to that. I did come out, I put the flags up, but I only put them up 2 notches because that wind is still whipping. So I don't want to put them all the way up, and I know they're meant to get beat up and flowing and stuff like that, but I'll raise them up tomorrow. So beautiful evening here. It is 7 o'clock and the sun's setting already. Amazing how quickly this stuff goes. How quickly the seasons change, I guess. All right, so it is 10:30. I'm leaving the club, hanging out with everyone, talking, having a good time. Had a good meal up there. So, talked to Jen. She's hitting the sack, getting some rest tonight. And I guess I didn't know this. The offshore boat races are going on in Michigan City this weekend. So, a bunch of people heading over that way. One of these years, we'll head over and check that out. But yeah, all in all, nice relaxing evening. So the bartenders called in sick. The bartenders and the server called in sick tonight. Kind of weird that everyone called in all at once. So I don't know. Hopefully I can get a better story tomorrow on what's going on there. But yeah, the wind's still blowing hard. Hopefully it lays down tonight. All right, it's noon, Saturday, August 2nd, right? Jen's here. I slept in until like 10:30. So then my phone was buzzing and I'm like, what's going on? It was Jen texting me. So I finally wiped everything down up here. I vacuumed, wiped everything down. So I think we're gonna go for a little boat ride. See what the beach looks like. Looks like the waves have calmed down a little bit, but not super ideal. But we're gonna go take Weeby for a spin. So need to burn some gas off of that. Right? Yeah. So that's where we're at. There goes Sea Spray. I just walked up here and trying to figure out how to zoom this thing. And I can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they run down here to get fuel because it's cheaper at Hammond. A bunch of fishermen out here for that bass tournament. I saw one guy earlier fishing the old pier here, and he had his outboard down. He must have been rubbing on the old pilings or something and started to hit his outboard, so he had to lift it up. Oh, yeah, it does look a little sloppy out there, doesn't it?
He's been dicking around for over an hour.
So we're getting ready to go out in Weeby.
Yep.
You can hear my wife talking to Eddie. I got to blow around. Got this thing. I haven't run this thing in a few weeks, so I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. I don't know.
In a few weeks.
I might have to shut this off. Okay, it's running. This thing warm up and we'll get out of here, and then she'll be happy. She look nice in her new cover up. Okay, it's 2:15. We're out here anchored at Beer Can Beach. It's a little bumpy. Boat's moving good. Oh yeah, I mean, even just cruising around, it was bumpy, so I didn't pull the camera out. So yeah, Man, I gotta hang on when I'm sitting on a boat. How's the water? A little chilly?
It's actually not bad.
Once you get in?
It was that first shocker.
Okay.
But our boat is disgusting.
Yeah. All right, time for me to get in and see what it's like.
And bouncing around really good.
Bouncing around a lot.
I went out here before.
We have not. All right, so it's a little bit later in the afternoon. We're still hanging out here. So we're sitting out here.
It's rough out here.
It is rough. You can see how the boat's rocking. So this boat here is the guy
Down from Chicago to go swimming.
yeah, came down from Chicago to go swimming, and guy comes walking up. He's like, "Hey, Mark." Cool. His name's Lou, and he's with his family, and yeah, they watch us on YouTube, which still blows me away that people actually watch.
Crazy. It's crazy.
But so, everyone, thank you. Thanks for joining us. That's cool. So we just do this for fun.
Anyways,
So
Lou pointed out that when he hits about this time of the season, he starts getting sick of like drinking his same old Miller Lite. So he's like, I kind of enjoy doing so he's like, what is it, the beer, and I'm like, oh, the what are you drinking? He said, yes, and I'm like, all right, so what are you drinking? Daytime adventure. Jen is drinking Cayman Jack margarita. So Cayman Jack is probably the best canned, bottled, whatever margarita that we've ever stumbled across. And they've been broadening their horizons, making flavors. They're putting them in cans. They're doing like multiple flavor packs. So I've got one at home. It's actually like they're supposed to be spicy, but it's like grilled pineapple and stuff like that. But they just finally came out with the zero sugar one. So this is a mango zero sugar Cayman Jack. So it's rather tasty. So
she's already halfway through it, but after Lou said that, we're like, hey, let's do it.
Yeah, and I'm like,
So what are you drinking?
I can't even tell that it's zero sugar. So
I had a sip to it. It was
you want
pretty
to like
good.
another sip?
No, thanks.
All right. So what are you drinking? Cayman Jack mango margarita. I've got other flavors along, but we won't do multiples for multiple flavors. So we'll talk to you
Cool.
later.
Nice to meet you, Lou. Thanks for stopping by. Nice boat. So you said you're thinking about one of those? You wouldn't mind one of those? A fly bridge?
I don't want a fly bridge.
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought you mentioned.
No, I don't want a fly bridge. I actually got motion sick the one time that we went out on one.
I know. That's what I thought. Thought he'd get a kick out of it if we videotaped him leaving.
There you go. Have a good day, Lou.
All right, it's like 10 to 5. We're getting out of here.
It's kind of nasty out here.
You got all these
North
guys.
winds have picked up a little bit.
Can't believe these guys are rafting off, but we were hanging out with Dave and Michelle and their friends Kevin and Julie.
Yes.
I remembered. John and Marty walked over. They were out here. So
We're looking at like a 2 to 3 foot chop right now. It's kind of gross out here.
yeah,
I mean, they're definitely white caps, little waves. Like it's not like it was when we first came out here.
so we're gonna head in, get cleaned up, and go get some food. Back
And
to
then
the
cocktails.
cocktails. We're gonna do a what are you drinking?
It's a mojito DuckTales.
We're gonna try and do it. I've said that before. We're gonna do what are you drinking and then forget. So
I try to remember, but I can't remind him all the time.
we're gonna try it, see what happens. All right, so it is 8:30. 8:35 to be exact. On Saturday, August 2nd. It is. Jen just pointed out it's on display.
there. Right there.
8:35. Water temperature is 74.6. So we are back in the boat after a nice meal at the club. A couple beverages. And it's time for...
What are you drinking?
Again, so what do you got tonight?
I have a dessert wine that I've been kind of saving, and I'm feeling sweet tonight. So this is from Baraboo Bluffs, outside of Wisconsin Dells area. We got it this spring when we were there. It's called Sweet Serendipity. It's almost on the verge of like a ice wine, but yet not an ice wine. These grapes were not picked frozen, but it was just simply light and delicious and sweet, which is my forte when it comes to wine.
So I remember you asked me about this one. You're like, could I buy this?
I didn't.
Because isn't it more expensive or something?
Usually when they're in bottles like this, they're more expensive. The alcohol is higher content.
Baraboo Bluff Sweet Serendipity.
Like I said, usually when they're in a bottle like this, they're ice wine.
Table wine grown, produced, and bottled by Baraboo Bluff. Okay.
So, but it actually ended up being only $20 a bottle, which I was blown away by, but totally affordable. And I enjoy sweet wines immensely. So it's this lovely.
You sampled this one, right?
I did. It's a lovely kind of blush color. So, yeah.
I think if I remember, I thought it was too sweet.
Yeah,
but you're like into the sweet wines.
Yes, I really like this, and it's actually not bad. It's 12% alcohol by volume, so it's actually not bad. But like on the residual sugar scale, it would probably be mid to upper teens, if not low 20s. So I
don't know what residual sugar scale is.
What? So I just poured a little. I'll let Mark taste it real quick. My glasses are pink. They're just like a real light pink.
It's very sweet. It has a dry smell though. I got a dry smell off it.
A little bit, but it's not as sticky sweet. It's not as sticky sweet as what an ice wine is, but it's definitely sweeter than what a normal wine is. So, and it's only like a half bottle of wine as opposed to a full bottle of wine. So it's like you can see, I can almost put my fingers around the entire bottle. So
I get the sticky sweet.
And I don't.
Out of me. Oh.
So it's
cool.
It won't last all night. That's
What are you drinking?
Is what Jen's drinking?
What is Jen drinking? Because I'm coming up with
rum.
I've got some more of the Key West legal rum sampler. I'm having that, but I'm not doing it now.
We'll do it later.
So, do it in a little bit.
Cheers.
All right, my turn. So, I'm doing. This is Key West Southernmost Rum. So when we were down there at the Key West Legal Rum Distillery, first legal rum distillery, we bought a bunch of these little sample bottles because you don't want to spend $40 on a bottle and then get home and decide you don't like it. So bought all these samples. So I was just on the website and I can't find this rum on the website, so I'm not really sure all the details on it, other than it's 80 proof and it's from the Key West Legal Rum Distillery and it's called Key West Southernmost Rum. So I poured myself a glass. It's got a nice little amber color to it. It smells like just regular old rum. It's very smooth. Very smooth. It's got a bite at the end of it, but not a terrible bite. I think it's a nice even rum. It's a nice dark rum. Smooth in the beginning and got a little bite in the end. So it's cool. I don't know if I need a full bottle of it, unless we need something that requires dark rum. But then again, if I'm going to go with a dark rum, I like the sweetness of the bamboo myself. So, what are you thinking? You're like, I'm not thinking nothing because I'm not drinking it. Guess I'm just asking your opinion about
I'm very
rum.
tired. I'm just kind of zoning and
Yeah.
enjoying my wine.
So yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm gonna shut this line off here. There we go. So now we're just gonna hang out on a boat this evening, relax. Right now there's no baseball on, so 9:10 is when a couple games start, and probably put some baseball on and have another beer or two and go spider hunting. As we've been doing all year. So, all in all, I think it was a nice day. Got a little bit of sunshine out there, fought some waves a little bit. Great meal at the club. My God, he had this pork chop special tonight with a vodka sauce, vodka wine
sauce. It's vodka and
oh my God, so
marinara.
good. And then Jen had
Just Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo. The flavor was amazing on it. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, went easy at the club. A lot of people are gone this weekend. The boat races, the offshore boat races are going on in Michigan City, which we've been at a couple years ago. You can check out that video. We ran over there with our friends Chris and Kimberly, and our buddy Dave was on the boat. Had a great day going over to Michigan City. So, like I said, lake was a little bumpy today, so would have been I don't know. The big boat could have handled that easily. So, but yeah, beautiful evening. I mean, 82 degrees today. It's supposed to go down to like 78 or 76 tonight. Just a perfect temperature.
I think you mean 68.
Are they saying 68 tonight?
I thought
Even
I
up
saw
here?
60s.
Because it's north wind, so
One moment, please.
it's controlled by the water temperature. So
Hammond is saying 58.
what's Whiting saying?
What did you say earlier? Did you say 58? No, you didn't. You said like 78, right?
Yeah, it's 72. I thought. I don't remember exactly what I said, but
Whiting is saying 61.
really,
Yes.
huh? Which is weird because the water temperature's not that, and it's north wind. So nonetheless, it's gonna be a beautiful evening. We're gonna relax. We're gonna have another beverage or two.
Put long sleeves on.
Go to bed early. I'm tired. Man, I slept good last night. Slept good this morning. No. Chances are good you're not coming back on tonight. If I do turn me on, if I had too much to drink, I might not put it in the video. So, anything else to say, dear?
Just weirdo.
All right, have a good night. Well, about 9 a.m. on Sunday, August 3rd. Winds finally died down. Lake laid down really nice. Cool, nice morning. It's a touch humid this morning, but with a nice breeze, it's kind of perfect.
Like a flat black.
Well, that's cool. Never know what you'll see fly over. What's Tony got? Looks like he got some steps for the boat. Very nice. I'm not supposed to record him. He said he's shy.
What? Oh.
Tony said not to record him because he's shy. So it's 1 o'clock Sunday. I had a board meeting at the club. Went a little longer. It was a good meeting, a lot of information. Longer than expected.
No sarcasm.
But like I said, there was a lot of information there that was good. With everything changing and stuff like that. So now we're sitting here. We were going to go for a ride, but since the meeting took a little longer,
And the wind shifted.
we're not going. And the wind shifted, so now it's bumpy again out there. And I don't really want to go stand out there and fight the waves again. Not like it was a big fight, but so I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably not much. Probably get out of here soon and go find lunch somewhere. I don't know. But it's been a nice cool weekend here with the north winds. And
You did find that the lake did roll yesterday. You found something.
yeah, so when we were out there yesterday, our feet were starting to get cold.
We could feel like just
Like-
tendrils of coldness.
Like the lake was starting to
Flip.
turn a little bit. And I saw something on Facebook about the lake did turn on the Michigan side. One of the news places from Grand Rapids that I follow on Facebook, their weather people posted that. So Lake Michigan did roll all the way along the Michigan shoreline, so that was probably the effects that we were feeling here yesterday. Whether it's going to make it all the way down here or not, we don't know. But so that's that. I don't know. Got anything else?
Nope.
All right, it's 10 to 2. We're going to get out of here. We just been, like I said earlier, relaxing on the boat, enjoying the cool day. I don't know. I want to say it was a good week. I guess, just coming out and relaxing was a nice weekend. We didn't do any projects. Nothing going on at the club.
Just
Except the meeting this morning.
didn't say the OMG meeting this morning.
Yeah, which I guess OMG is not as bad as it was last year. No, you want a project. Tony's doing a project. Tony's putting stairs on. So that's our project for the day.
Don't look, Tony. He's recording you.
We haven't done any projects, and I'm like, Tony's doing a project. He's putting stairs
I'm
up.
always doing projects. And you know why I know how to do a lot of stuff? Because I'm poor and I can't afford the real guy to do it.
100%. That's how we all learn. That's how I learn. See you next week. All right, we're out of here. You good?
No. Go.
Oh yeah. Got a little bumpy again. We would have been in the same predicament as yesterday. These guys are getting their last cast in probably for the fishing tournament. People at the beach today. Nice. All right. On that note, see you next week. Hope your winter's going good. I hope you're watching this and you're thinking of warm, sunny days rather than the freezing temperatures you're probably experiencing. So be sure and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. We'll let you know when we post new videos. We'll talk to you guys next week.